Hello, welcome to the Intentional Budget. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. My name's Helen. This is my journey with cash budgeting, cash stuffing, trying to be more mindful and more intentional with my money. It's the end of the first week of October for me today, so I've got some money to stuff for next week when I get round to it. First thing I'm going to do is just have a look at my spending, which has been very minimal this week. Actually, I have done my wrong colour for the highlighter. I've done my pantry shop, which I always do the first week of a 4-week month, and I've done my usual food shop as well. And then I also spent some money out of my house sinking fund getting the my house alarm was kind of broken, and it needed, you know, the box on the front of the house that needed changing. So I spent £85 out of my house sinking fund getting that done, which was actually really convenient because the builders came back this week as well. So they finished pointing and painting my house. So it was actually really convenient that that broke and got fixed before they finished painting. So yeah, that's about it. And the builders, I can't speak, sorry, the builders are now finished. So once I've done this sinking fund stuff for this week, I'm going to take some money out of take some cash out my folders and go and bank it so that I can pay the final bill. And then I need to do a bit of adding up of figuring out which sinking funds have now gone down to zero as a result of paying that bill. But that's for a job for later on. Variable envelopes, I haven't spent any money out the dog's envelope, and I haven't spent any money out my petrol envelope. What I have got left here is £40 in cash and then quite a lot of change. So let's just have a look. What have I got? Right, I've got £6 in £2 coins and £2 in £1 coins. So first things first, let's put the pound coins there and colour in 2 of these. That's that done. And then the £2 coins, 3 of those could go in there. And I will find my £2 coin tracker in here. So there was 3 of those. So I only need 1 £2 coin now, and I've done £50, which is brilliant. Okay, so there is 50p, £1.10, £1.15, £1.18 in coins for the penny savings challenge, which take off 95p. So 95p and 23p, and that is that done. Perfect. Right, £40 in cash. So I'm going to do £10 into my seasonal challenge and colour this leaf in really badly. I might go over it later and fill the little corners in because that will really annoy me. But you know, I did say when I started this season's one, this was going to be a bit of a colouring in challenge. How is everyone? I hope you've all had good weeks. I'm very relieved it's nearly the end of the work day, but also trying to get this done really quickly so I can get to the post office in time to bank the cash. I'm going to put £10 into my jar of hearts. Sorry if you can hear my dog crying. Right, what am I going to do? So £10. Let's get rid of the £2 ones. So there's 2, 4, 6. I don't think there's any more £2. Oh no, there is 6, 8. Is that the only one? I know I've probably missed one. Okay, 8, right, 9 and 10. There we go. £2, £10 rather. That's going in there, and hopefully in a couple more weeks that will be finished as well. So that's that done. And then my last £20 that's left from my variable envelope is going into one of these envelopes. And this is this 52-week challenge has been up until now, the plan with this had been that it was going into my savings for my new car. It's changed this week into my new front door fund, because having all this work done on my house, I thought, I've had the house repointed, I've had the bay window refixed, and my front door is very old and it's not very secure. I feel like I only have to turn the key about 1/8 of a turn and the door's open. So I've decided, I've had some quotes, and I've decided that the majority of this, when it's done, will go towards that. So what have I got left to do? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I basically want to get this done as quick as possible now. So hopefully the £2 and the pound coins will get done, and the jar of hearts, and I will have this finished at some point in October. That was a very long explanation. Sorry, you didn't really need all that detail, did you? But anyway, I feel like I'm rambling today. This should be £200. 10, 20, 30, 40, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60. Yeah. Okay, so there's £80, 100. Sorry if you can hear Rocco whining in the background. He's being a bit needy today. Right, there's £100 in there for my food and spending. And then I'm going to do my sinking funds, and I'm going to put, let me see what my house fund is at now, because I spent £85 in cash out of that. Okay, right, it's at 175. So I want to put some money in insurance valuation. I want to put another £10 in, another £20 in there. So that's at 160. And then I think, do you know what? I think I'm going to put the whole rest of that 80 into the house sinking fund, because I need to pay the builders. And the more there is in my house sinking fund, the less I'm going to have to take out of things like my travel sinking fund and the nieces and nephews and all that kind of thing. So I'm just going to put £80 in there. So that is, oh, I'm terrible at maths when there's £5 involved. £255. Okay. Right. That's that done. Really quick. And I am now going to go through super quickly and see what cash I've got. And the reason that I'm doing this is because I have my sinking funds. When I bank, I keep about a balance of about £1,000 worth of all my sinking fund cash in an instant access kind of account that's the same bank as my one of my current accounts, and then the rest of it is in another bank account which has got a much higher interest rate, a 7% interest rate. It's still instant access, but I would rather take all the cash out the one in my current account so I don't lose that interest, if that made sense. I don't know if that made sense. Anyway, let's just see, what have we got? So there is £100 here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So annual bills, £100. Gas and electricity, no. Vet bills. So vet bills is at £390. I will go through this later and put the right placeholders in as well. I'm aware that this is going to be a bit quick because I want to get to the bank before 5:30. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. So there's £90 there from vet bills. Car, what is there here? Not very much, I don't think. So there's £500 in the bank. 20, 40, 50, 60, £70 in car. Okay. Self-care is staying there because I pay that, I pay out all of that as cash anyway. So then in here, in house, there was 255. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55. Yeah, 255 in-house. It's amazing how quick, I say this every time, I'm like a broken record, I'm sorry. It's amazing how quickly this cash builds up, because I feel like I only did some banking a couple of weeks ago. Right, there's nothing in my clothes sinking fund because I used that last time. Insurance valuation, 160 in there. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60. Okay, that can go. Insurance valuation, 160. What else have we got? Travels. How much money is in travels? So there should be £290 there. Let's see. So there should be £90 here. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. Yeah. So travels is 90. And then nieces and nephews, I think there's probably just £20 there. So I think I'll leave that. Yeah, there is just £20. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Right, let's see what there is. 190 and 70 and 255 and 160 and 90 equals £765. That can't be right. Surely not. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60. Okay, so 560 in 20s, maybe it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it is right. £200 in tens. And then the £5. Yep, £765. Okay, I'm going to go and bank that. So essentially that means that in paying that final bill from the builder, some of those sinking funds that I've just taken the money out of will draw down to zero, because I worked out a couple of weeks ago that my non-essential sinking funds, like my nieces and nephews, my travels, things like that, would be used to pay this bill. So once I've done this, paid the bill, I will then go through the folders and figure out which placeholder things I need to draw down to zero. I hope that makes sense. I feel like I've just waffled completely, but it will all work itself out in the end. If you've got to the end, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely weekend and have lovely weeks, and I will see you again next week for a check-in, and I will just do a quick review of where my sinking funds are at then, after I've accounted for paying this bill. All right then, thank you for watching again, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.